What's up, you guys? Saj the Boss here, and happy Wednesday. Today, I'll be taking a look at the Star Wars The Black Series archives. Palpatine, Emperor Palpatine, from the Star Wars The Black Series archive line. This is actually one of the figures that I have been wanting for my collection ever since I got Darth Vader. I gotta say right now, his hood in the package looks pretty good, so I'm just really happy to have him. And he's going to look so good with the rest of my Imperials. Without further ado, let's take a closer look at this box. I also was super hyped when this was pipeline. Okay, taking a look at the packaging, we got the Emperor Palpatine on the side, a nice archive bubble, and then it's the archive series, the Black series, and it has Emperor Palpatine. I just always like how the archive series is a way to get figures that you can't get anymore on the market cheaply, so it's pretty good like that. And it's also coming out in a vintage card back. So here's the Emperor Palpatine right here. And then it has Palpatine's deluxe packaging. I really wish I could have got that 2-pack. I had it in my Amazon cart a long time ago in 2019, but I never got it, which is very sad. It has Emperor Palpatine, so we'll read up right now. It has Emperor Palpatine. It says Emperor Palpatine right here. It says Darth Sidious. It slowly emerged in the political system of the Galaxy Republic until it became Supreme Chancellor, and eventually Emperor, ruling the galaxy through fear and trinity. Which kind of sums him up, really. It really sums him up as this political dictator kind of figure. So it's kind of interesting how that laid out. And I just love this artwork of Ian McDiarmid right there, which is really cool. Just look like Ian McDiarmid, so do it. I hear that laugh, so that means I'm gonna crack this thing open. So without further ado, let's crack this thing open. So here is Archive Palpatine straight out of the packaging, and the artwork of this thing of Ian McDiarmid looks amazing. But let's take a closer look at the accessory and then the figure. I gotta say, the hood looks really good. Every single concept photo I've seen of the figure, it looks like Lord Voldemort or Lord Voldemort. I don't know why Black Series has done that, but it was really weird on Hasbro's team to market it looking like Voldemort. Like, no one wanted to buy it. But I did get this figure very cheaply for $10 on Amazon, so sometimes you could have deals for your archive figures. Like, I want to leave you guys with that. Okay, so taking a closer look at our Palpatine's accessory, comes with his generic black cane, no lightning effects, but I can surely fix that up because I have several different blue lightning effects if I ever wanted to have Palpatine with his lightning. This is just a very generic cane, just like a black, almost like crinkled plastic kind of thing. It looks really nice. I absolutely dig this. So next up, let's take a closer look at our head sculpt. So taking a closer look at our Ian McDiarmid head sculpt. He looks amazing. I just love all the old wrinkles on the figure, and I can't tell you enough how well and detailed this character really is. And I have to say, I have to execute all that 66 this time. So yeah, it looks really nice. So Palpatine comes with this beautiful cloth soft goods robe. I absolutely love it. It almost looks like a professor, if you will, from Harry Potter. It kind of looks like a professor robe. He has all sorts of black garments, which is really nice all over the figure. He actually has some nice, beautiful hands that are almost like moldy kind of thing right now. And then this hand right here looks really nice. And then I gotta mess around with the hood, but you can take that hood down and reveal the beautiful gray hair of Sidious, which is pretty cool. Now it's time for the articulation. I'm sorry for actually entertaining you with my bad Palpatine accent, but I think my Palpatine voice is pretty good as a Star Wars fan. So now let's take a look at our Palpatine's articulation. So Emperor Palpatine's head can move this much with the hood. It can move this much with the hood. It can move side to side. It doesn't move that much, which makes really sense. I kind of want to keep the hood how it is. His arms do move out this much. He's very old. Sorry, he's an old fart. So he moves his arms this much, guys. They're really tight because the soft goods are kind of getting in the way. He's nice, beautiful, single jointed elbows on our Palpatine. Nice single jointed elbows. It's really hard to make him do the splits. I don't want to make him rip his pants, but they can move this much side to side. He does have a double jointed knee, a single jointed knee right there. Nothing too special. I just don't want to mess around too much with our Ian McDermott because I just want him to have his signature robes, just how they are. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna pose up our Palpatine with the cane, getting him in this old man kind of walking pose. Because I just don't want to mess too much with the soft goods. I kind of want it like more subtle than anything else. So give me a minute to put everything together, and it's time to show you other figures with our Palpatine. And so far, this guy is not so bad. So here's my best representation of Palpatine walking along. I think it's kind of a cool way to have Palps. I haven't mentioned that he has a nice little hardened plastic overlay underneath the cloaks of Palpatine. So he got a nice little harder plastic area, and then he has his sculpted hands and other accessories and black shiny boots. So that's why I'm always my best take of him walking. It's kind of hard to see because he's all in like darkness in the cloak. So it looks really nice in his Sith robes. Here's Palps with his longtime associate, Grand Admiral Thrawn. So we have Thrawn and Palpatine walking side to side, and this thing just looks amazing. Just because as a Star Wars fan, you just always imagine these two characters just standing there, and it just looks amazing. I can't tell you enough like how much I'm nerding out looking at this, because it's like every big Star Wars fan's fantasy to see these two actually like side by side in live action. It just really takes me back to the Thrawn novelization, where he had like a long conversation on Coruscant with Sidious. So I thought it was pretty interesting to see that as well. So I think it's kind of cool that he can actually have a. And then here's Dengar with Sidious, and he just looks amazing. The reason why I did not bring up my Darth Vader figure is just because I have him on display right now, but I probably would do some comparisons with Vader, but he's downstairs in my display stand, so I don't want to take him off the display, because I'm super excited to have Palpatine. So pretty much just only the two figures to kind of shorten the review a little bit sooner, so I'm sorry about that, so I'm going to apologize. Well, there you have it. So this is my whole review of the Black Series Palpatine. So all in all, this Palpatine figure is a blast, and I highly recommend you guys pick him up while you can on the archive line. I don't know if you want him on the Return Jedi card back or the archive line. It's probably the cheaper way to get him is probably right now in the archive line. But I figure you could peg Worm heavy on the Return of the Jedi card back, but I don't know. I might be picking up the Return of the Jedi card back one just to have it on card back, but I don't know. All I can say about this figure, you guys, I absolutely love him. He's not that bad of an action figure. He's more of a nice display piece with your Vader, and he just contrasts really well. And Palpatine just overall is a character that I just love so much. He just makes so much happiness to me as a Star Wars fan. It just makes me just really grin ear to ear every time I see him, every time I hear his voice. It just feels very iconic, and I just love everything about the character. So that's why I got the figure, because I'm a big fan of Sidious and everything he did. So rating the figure, I probably give him a solid 7 out of 10 action figure quality, but a true Star Wars fan would always say Sidious is always a 10 out of 10 or 66 out of 100. And he fell over in laughter after I said that. So all in all, he's very frail, and just be very gentle when posing your Palpatine figure. So I want to say thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later for more Star Wars The Black Series reviews. And I just want to say thank you, and stay tuned for more videos like this. And also, may the Force be with you. See ya. Bye.